If you received a CP90 notice in the mail, the clock is ticking. It's ticking before the IRS can legally start garnishing your wages, levying your bank account, or taking other assets, and the time to act is now. I'm Brad Paladini. I'm a tax attorney. I help individuals and businesses resolve tax debt before they lose everything or end up in jail. And today we are talking about the CP90 notice. Now, depending on when this video went out, I have other videos on the LT11 notice and a letter 1058. The CP90 is essentially the same as the other two with slight variations, but they are all your final notice before the IRS can start taking your stuff. What stuff can the IRS take? They can levy the money in your bank account. They can garnish your wages. They can take your retirement assets. They have a really broad discretion as to what assets they can take in order to satisfy the tax debt. So what are your options if you receive this notice? You have a few. One, you could pay the tax debt in full. If you let it get to this point, you probably can't do that, but it is an option. Next, you could set up a payment plan to repay this debt over time. You could file for hardship status, basically saying, hey, I don't have enough money to pay all of my bills, let alone you guys. Let's take a breath, not require me to make any payments at this point and maybe reevaluate in the future. You could also try to settle the debt via an offer in compromise. And most importantly, you could file an appeal. So when you receive this notice, you should also receive another form to request a collection due process hearing. What this does is basically pause collection action so the IRS can't legally garnish your wages or levy your bank account. It would also divert your case to the Independent Office of Appeals, where an individual would be assigned in order to help resolve this tax. Generally, the Office of Appeals is pretty great to work with. It's what I think is the best opportunity to actually resolve this debt. So those are your options if you receive this notice. What is not an option? Ignore it. Because if you ignore it, they're just going to continue to escalate and they're going to start garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. They're trying to get your attention because you've ignored this notice and all the other notices that they have sent previously. So ignoring it is not an option. You do need to take action. If you need help with that, you can use the link below, schedule a free discovery call with our firm where we can go over potential options. If you like this video, take a moment to like and subscribe. I have 5 or 6 videos on IRS notices coming out soon. So if you got other notices, you want to be subscribed so you don't miss those.